guys, so in today's video I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about the Global Talent Programme. This is a programme kind of like workshop thing that you can sign up to do for free with the university. If you're interested, you can just type in Global Talent Programme Bournemouth University into Google, search it up on the Bournemouth University website. Those things that you can take your own time with, so you can do it at your own pace, there's no pressure. The aim of it is to make you understandably be more globally employable. So it teaches you skills such as like how to run effective team meetings, how to improve your CV, how to improve your LinkedIn profile. It teaches you skills on how to be more attractive to future employers. So the program consists of 3 badges. Like I said, you can work through them at your own time. Each badge consists of 2 core activities and a bunch of optional ones. So there's different ways that you can do the program. You can either do 1 core activity, which is mandatory, and then 2 optionals, or 2 core ones and 1 optional. So you can kind of like mix and match it, and there's so many optional courses that you can really tailor it to like what you need. When I did mine over the summer, I did mine fully online, and it really didn't affect how much I learned. Just watched the pre-recorded lectures that they ran pre-COVID back in around February before we all went into lockdown. And then all of my activities, I just picked the online options. First badge is the Global Citizens badge, and this is about the economy, society, and just general sort of like learning about the environment and stuff. I won't go into too much depth about all the badges, but I just thought I'd talk about this one a bit more in depth as it's the first one. So the core session, I just watched the YouTube video. It was the pre-recorded lecture, and it was on like keeping up with global affairs and how that's really useful as you can pay attention to how global affairs may affect the sector that you're going to be working in. So for me, working in the film and television industry, obviously at the moment keeping up with the regulations regarding the pandemic is really important, because we know how many people we're allowed to have on a set, we're allowed to know like what the travel restrictions are like and all of that. So like it's keeping up with global affairs are really important for my course. I also learned that 1.5 billion people in the world don't read English, so when thinking about making content for TV, I need to make sure that I'm catering to people that don't necessarily have English as their first language. So it's like really like taught me how to like think more globally and how like I can make my work appeal to other people. So then once I finished the lecture, I had to write a review about what I'd learned, things that they spoke about, and just like generally what I thought about the lecture, and then submitted that along with a photo showing that I'd gone to the lecture. So I just took a photo of my laptop screen and my like notes that I'd taken during the session with a timestamp to prove that I'd actually done it. And then I submitted that, and then someone just approved it to say that they thought it was okay. And I moved on to doing the optional tasks. So like I said, I had to pick 2. It really ranged from doing like work placements, which obviously at the time I couldn't do, to just online courses. I picked an e-learning game and then just a workshop. Both of them were online, and they followed on from a similar topic as to what they spoke about in the lecture. And so it was really nice. They all worked really well together, and I felt like I learnt a lot from that badge. Then the second badge was the Collaborative Player badge. This was about improving your mindset and being more of a team player. So the Global Heart Sets Masterclass, which was the like core option, was all about like positive self-talk, being open to change, having more of just a positive attitude, and being like a really positive member of the team. I thought this was really important on my course. We can have a tendency to get really stressed, especially in the TV studio when like times are tight and like things aren't quite working out. It's really important to be positive, and so like doing this lecture really like reinforced that, and like I was taught a bunch of new skills on like how to up the morale of my team, etc. I was lucky enough to find that one of the optional options was being a student ambassador, which obviously I was for the whole of first year and still am. So I selected that as one of my options, and then the second option I picked a more difficult one, which was a LinkedIn Learning course. We're lucky enough to have LinkedIn Learning paid for us by the university, so we can do all the courses on there, and I found that course really really, really useful. I have taught about it in my PAL sessions and I use it in my course. It basically just taught you how to run virtual meetings effectively, which obviously at this current time is very, very important. The third and final badge was the Skilled Practitioners badge. This one was basically about how to improve your CV, your cover letter, and just seem like generally more attractive to future employers. So there was, in the core session, we had a full lecture on how to present ourselves in meetings, like from like body language to the way we speak, and like questions that you can ask and stuff, just so that your future employer can sort of like see that you're going the extra mile and like you really, really want the job. Obviously for me the TV industry is incredibly competitive, so this was really, really useful. As well as this, they also spoke about how to handle rejection, like mental health tips, again like positive self-talk and all that. I then applied what I learned from the lecture to my optional topic, which I picked, how to improve my CV. This was so useful. I was provided with a bunch of worksheets and like resources on how to improve my CV. It's something that's benefited my future self, because when I go for my next job I will have already improved my CV. Then I also did a leadership course. I'm specialising in directing this year, so doing a course on leadership was also again really, really useful and something that I refer back to all the time. I gained so many tips. It was literally just like a website that popped up with like a bunch of tips on it, and I made so many notes. That was it. So after I submitted all my evidence, I did it very, very quick. I think I completed the program in about 2-3 weeks, something like that. Obviously like it probably takes you a bit longer if you go to the in-person lectures and stuff. And then I would just get an email saying every time one of my badges had been approved, someone like went through and like looked to make sure that I'd done each one of the topics. And then I got a certificate for every badge that I did, and then I got a big overall certificate saying that I'd completed the program. So yeah, if you're looking to improve your teamwork skills, leadership skills, or just your CV in general, bit of anything, or just want to learn a bit more about how to be more globally connected, I definitely recommend this course. It's really nice that you can work at it at your own speed, because then you can fit it around your lectures or your work, whatever. And I don't know, I just think it's a really valuable experience, and considering it's free and comes with the university, I think you should definitely take it up if you're thinking about it. But yeah, that was my experience. I hope you enjoyed hearing about it. I hope it's inspired you to go ahead and join the program. So yeah, if you've got any questions about the program, be sure to comment down below, or you can go look on the Bournemouth University site. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!